Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the final look in my Colours of the Rainbow tag. So it's the purple look today. I decided to incorporate sort of bronzes and things like that as well to make it really wearable for this season. So I'm starting off with a fresh face and I'm going in with my Olay moisturising lotion just to hydrate my skin really well, ready for foundation. And then to make a glowy bronzy look under my skin, I'm using this Inoxa Skin Perfecting BB Cream. This just gives you a nice sort of glow without being too much or too overkill. Then for foundation today, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible Foundation and I'm just buffing that into my skin. I find that this is my favourite full coverage foundation at the moment. It gives me a really nice coverage while still looking quite lightweight on the skin. So I'm just really buffing that in, really working it into my skin. And what I like to do when I've finally sort of covered all of my skin and I'm happy with the coverage is I go over and I dab with my foundation brush, and I just find that takes off any excess. Then I'm going in with MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and I'm concealing under my eyes and on my eyelids. I'm using a combination of small dabbing motions and small swiping motions to really work that concealer into the fine lines of my under eyes. I'm also popping some of that concealer down the bridge of my nose and on my chin just to balance everything out. Then I'm going in with my Australis Contour and Highlight Kit and I'm using the mix of the two lightest shades just to set under my eyes. I like to mix the two colours because then I find it's the perfect tone for my skin. I find the yellow one just looks a little bit sickly on me on its own. Then I'm just going to set the rest of my foundation with a powder by pressing it into my skin. I find that pressing helps my foundation stay longer and it keeps it all stuck down to my face. Then I'm going in with my Essence Sun Club bronzer and I'm bronzing up my skin. First I'm taking it on a big bronzer brush and I'm popping it on my cheeks and on my temples. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller contour brush and I'm going to contour my nose, I'm going to contour my cheekbones and a little bit under my lip. Now I'm going to fill in my brows off camera. I'll leave a link to my brow tutorial down below for you guys. And then for eyes today I'm going with my Chi Chi Dramatic Eyeshadow Palette. These are all the shadows that I'll be using today and I love this palette. The colours are super pigmented. So first I'm taking this bright purple shade and I'm starting with a really small amount of product. This product is so pigmented, so I've started with a tiny little bit and I'm mapping out the shape that I want my eye to be. So you just want to gradually build up the intensity of that colour, and then I'm taking my brush and I'm actually winging the shadow out. So there's nothing extra on my brush, I'm just blending it outwards and upwards. Then I'm taking this shade here, which is like a bronzy shimmery colour, and I decided to use this as my transition shade. I haven't ever used a sort of shimmery colour as a transition shade, but I really liked how it turned out today. It's just a nice sort of bronze glow. I'm also taking that down into that sort of outer crease, I don't know, you can see what I'm doing, and then I'm taking it down into my lash line quite densely and quite low. I want it to be really smoked out and smudgy. I'm also going to take a little bit of that purple shade and press that into the lash line as well and blend it all out. Then for highlight today I'm taking this stark white shadow. It is super pigmented, so I'm popping some of that on and then blending it out into all the other colours so it's nice and seamless. And then I'm going in and I'm building up that colour in the crease. So I'm using that first same bright purple colour and just really intensifying that colour in the crease, in the outer corner and sort of on the inner corner as well. I just want to leave a small blank area close to the lash line where I'm going to pop this lighter colour. Then taking this light matte purple, I'm taking that from the inner to the outer corner just along the lash line and blending it into all the other colours. This just sort of gives it a gradient effect and gives it a little bit of interest. And then I'm taking this dark purple colour and I'm just adding a little bit of depth to the outer corner. Then for liner I'm using my Beauty Essentials Felt Eyeliner Pen and I'm just going in and doing a reasonably large wing. slapping on mascara and false lashes as per usual. I'm using my Chi Chi Magic Lash Mascara and my Socialized Vamp Lashes. This is the first time I've ever used these lashes and I am obsessed. They are so pretty and fluttery and oh. Then I'm going back in with my Essence bronzer and I'm just bronzing up my cheeks and my temples just a little bit more. And then for blush today, I'm going into my Glamorous Blush palette by BH Cosmetics and I'm taking this sort of purple toned lilac shade and I'm popping that on my cheeks. I just find that this gives it a really nice complementary glow to your cheeks. And then for highlight today, I'm staying in the cool tones and I'm using this Essence Bloom Me Up highlighter. It's sort of got a very cool tone sort of sheen to it, so perfect for this look. And then for lips, I'm going with this Ultra 3 lip paint in the colour Manic Mauve, or Manic Mauve, however you want to say it. I'm popping that down on my lips to start with, and then I'm going to go over and layer another colour over the top. The colour I'm layering with is this Savvy Ultra Matte lip cream sort of thing in the colour Lights Camera, and I just found that this sort of made it a gradient effect and made it sort of a little bit toned down. And so this is the completed look, guys. I hope you like this tutorial. If you want to see more colours with rainbow tags, please leave down below what colour you'd like to see, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!